Good morning, as we welcome you to a wonderful, beautiful day inside the heart of Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. Welcome to Inside Niger for CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anyana, and see as the show go. First of all, we will bring to you all waiting there for inside the front pages of newspaper. After which, we will carry a sabi person enter for studio. We go help us pieces all of the big stories them inside the news. Right about now, Ogbonge government don't they point finger of accuse. They blame United States, say na the talk where them talk, na in cause making security to worse inside Nigeria. Anyway, Peter Obi too don't involve inside the matter. More people they continue to yarn the color of their belly on top the Glasgows and the things that will be say happen inside Nigeria right now. But before we go tell you all of that, we yourself go fit to put mouth inside, you go need to deal with us. Make we bring to you waiting day for the front pages of newspapers after this short break. Welcome back, starting with the Punch newspaper this morning. On top terrorism, police don't tight security for inside southeast as na today Nnamdi Kanu go know whether in they go or be in the stay. Wike don't change jam, no be small for Turaki as police don't lock up PDP secretariat. And the big story inside the Punch, Kwara Kebbi kidnapping. Ogbonge government, they blame US as the vexation on top the kidnapping they continue to spread. Tinubu don't cancel the travel way supposed to travel outside country. Our soldiers now, they don't enter like flies, all those Kwara, all those places them after bandits kill to kidnap up to like 35 worshippers. Shetima, Kebbi, Kwara governors, all of them don't work out to visit to the families them and to see how they go fit step in. And the big page for inside here, now the celebration of before President Goodluck Jonathan at 68, as somebody don't buy front of paper to take wisham happy birthday. Moving to the next newspaper this morning, now the Guardian newspaper. And inside the Guardian newspaper, people continue to diverse, people continue to the para on top this increase in kidnappings, on top the attacks them as army now don't quick gather together 24,000 recruits. SMBLF, they fear, say Nigeria now don't they move to a one-party kind of system. For the accusation of say that they kick Christians away, Ogbonge government now don't they accuse US, say now them they push terrible gangs now to tell they keep people and they kidnap people right now. Federal government, states, local governments then share 2.09 trillion naira as money where they make for the month of October. Cross River said they go begin to do forensic auditing of civil servants' certificates inside the month of January next year. Health workers' strike go continue until Ogbonge government put eye and do workings inside Conhes. Over 6,386 cargoes that na load na MPF don't detain and customs now they waste like demurrage of 472.5 million naira every day. 230 million Nigerians now go push Tinubu and all these governors there will be said that they pot come out for party to party from government. Now Erufai na in the yarn this one. Northern Governors Group reject the Federal Executive Council road projects. They say that they favor one side, no they favor other side, so they no even want time. Governor Yusuf don't present 1.36 trillion naira budget of 2026. All of that today for inside the Guardian newspaper of this morning. This day newspaper can follow and it say when NISO people will get out and levels for their Matadu meeting, Ogbonge government now don't make promise say estimated billing go end in 3 years. For the matter of Olowo 26 trillion naira pension assets, now they take the run development of the country. U.S. lawmaker don't confirm, say yes, he actually sit down, meet with the federal government group, where go see them on top the accusation, say that they kill Christians. But the joint body of Christian people for Nigeria can say then stand by waiting, then talk. Then the secretary to the government of the country say now all that talk of U.S. say that they kill Christians, now they cause all these terrible groups to begin to show themselves. Oh, Boga government now don't put the security of our country on red alert. You go see all of the small G's then we follow that victory for inside the front of this day. Just check all of this and more for this day newspaper of today. The Nation newspaper come on and it say ISWAP leader don't collect 20 years in prison on top terrorist attacks. And capital gains tax say it go make markets today more competitive and more investor friendly. Daniel is still a member of APC, and now so the party they tell Ogun State branch. Olubadan say he go elevate top Ibadan chiefs tomorrow. 13% derivation funds, the hope now don't increase for Kogi. FAC will be Federal Account Allocation Committee share 2.09 trillion naira give federal government, state governments and local governments them. And for all of the basbos, all of the attacks them, Tinubu now don't put our soldiers on the highest ever red alert. And federal government, they say now this killing, this talk of US say that they do target killing. Now it don't cause terrorists now to get ginger, get mind, and begin to show themselves again. And still capital market turnover, the gain for capital market don't reach 10 trillion naira. The foreign surplus also increased based on the strong money where the flow enter into the country. Police don't lock up PDP headquarters with barbed wire. Worst of Boko Haram gbasgbos don't over. Now waiting Zulum the yarn be that as LP Senator Ezea don't die at the age of 62 years old. Enter for Inside the Nation. All of that and many more tourists, they wait for you. The Daily Trust newspaper come follow closely, and one trader don't begin now the recounting losses, and he say, I lost 30 shops to fire way born for Gombe market. And for the Igiaga for PDP, police don't lock up the secretariat. ISWAP leader don't collect 20 years in prison. Bandits kidnap like 30 people for inside attack we dem do for Kwara Church. And Kebbi don't release the names of the schoolgirls where the bad guys them being kidnapped. Come and see how mosquito coil kill family of 4 inside Kano. The mosquito coil led to fire and it killed family of 4 inside Kano. Kano governor don't present budget of 1.36 trillion naira for 2026. And in the issue of genocide, Ribadu lead high power group from Nigeria to go see U.S. lawmaker. And Super Falcons shine as Nnadozie don't show swagger as she win Best Woman Goalkeeper for CAF Awards. All of that, they inside the Daily Trust newspaper. Inside the Nigerian Tribune, HID Awolowo Foundation hosts national dialogue on women in politics 30 years after Beijing. And the issue of terrorism, NLC, JNI, CAN, others say there should be decisive action, not be just mouth, make action follow this matter. You go see all of the small to read them, we follow that big one for there. Police don't lock up PDP Wadata Plaza and block every which way where person go fit use enter inside there. 230 million Nigerians now go defeat 25 governors in 2027. Now waiting El-Rufai Yan be that. Ribadu, Egbetokun, Fagbemi, now lead the 10-man federal government group to US and they meet a lawmaker more. All of this and plenty others inside the Nigerian Tribune newspaper of this morning. And rounding up the papers, now the Punch Sports Extra. And inside the Punch Sports Extra, Osimhen, they do everything if you do today fit for Fenerbahce derby. Italian journalist, not be smart, just they criticize Lookman. Bassi don't put in focus now on AFCON after they miss the World Cup. Teller returns to Leverkusen team training. Nigeria don't climb to 38th position inside the new FIFA ranking. Arteta say na Pep na him go give hailings for the success of Arsenal. And Chelsea don't get Palmer injury boost. Adeyemi agent, they talk now with United. And for inside the big story for their undisputed Nnadozie claim third best goalkeeper award back-to-back inside Morocco. Osimhen Ajibade lose out from the best player awards. And still for inside the front page of the Punch Sports Extra, UEFA don't approve Barcelona Camp Nou. Sanwo-Olu orders hail Oshodi on ITTF re-election. And finally, Hooper's coach, they admit, say pressure they on them to win the MBPL title. All of this, plenty more sports story now you go see inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper of today. Try to make a favor and a duty to yourself to get, even if now one of these papers, open up, read what's in the inside, make your own for no loss. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same station, on top another wonderful edition of the front pages of newspapers. But for now, no go anywhere, because coming up next, big to read them inside Niger.
Hello, my country people of Nigeria. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say Kebobo don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears more and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial. Now you go to watch me live on top CHRICED Radio and television, where we go to break down news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Niger. You go enjoy our well because we go break up for you, we go reason with us, and you go understand it grammar well. What you need to do now to follow us on top www.criceradioandtv.com, or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms. My name is Kolawole Omane. On top CHRICED Radio and Television, your matter now we own.
Welcome back to the station where your matter now we own CHRICED Radio and Television. My name na Princess Aniyana, and you still there on top inside Niger. Time don't they reach for us to bring to you the big to reach them. But make we let you know, say Mondays to Fridays, anything from the hour of 9 o'clock, you feel they watch us live on top this show for our Facebook and our YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV. And you feel listen to us on top the radio segment through our website www.cricedradiotv.com. We're on all other social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV. Do well to follow us, like us, subscribe to our pages, watch our reports them, and drop your comments. Now, coming back inside the studio, I get my guest, Kolawole Omoniyi. Good morning, Kola. Happy Thursday to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, Kola, Ogbonge government don't come out now through the secretary to the government of the country, Georgia Akume, to the point finger at United States. Say, now all this talk, where they talk, Christian genocide, you are killing Christians. Say, now you make these groups then to now get mind and begin to show themselves. You agree with that talk?
Yeah, if you check the number of incidents where we don't record after that Glasgow talk between the federal government and that of the U.S. government, my people go talk, say, Winch shout yesterday, Peking died today. You understand? If you want to use a layman analysis, talk, you feel like, okay, some people may be suspecting, so how come this thing is now coming up this time around? Not at any point. The problem of insecurity don't calm down in the country. We've always been recording cases, you understand? But if you can't check the number of cases between then and now, and even breaking record of ambushing a brigadier general and killing him live, having that boldness to still share the video of the process, you understand? And within the space of 2 weeks where the drama been come up, the idea of going to the churches before, at a point, the situation calmed down. But in 2 weeks, 2 churches were attacked. One of those churches, pastor was killed, members kidnapped, and the other church, members killed, pastor kidnapped. So if you check the records, you go know say there must be something underground. So I may not totally downplay wetin federal government being talk. We are not saying this to say that US government can't cause problem for us, but we are saying this to probably those guys want to really show say, regardless of waiting on they talk, go true, we full ground, and no retreat, no surrender. So now the way the situation they look as we speak right now, do we have system in place to curtail it? We have structure, we have formal structure, formal system. How active, how effective, how proactive to get us out of this mess, I can't really explain here. But it's a dicey situation as we speak right now. If you enter social media now, you go see these guys, the way then they display themselves. They take their time to use camera to capture their movement, and they are bold enough to upload it on social media. So if you can just imagine that kind of effrontery, that kind of audacity, say we are here, we no get capacity to do anything against us. That is how the situation is right now. I was watching I was on social media yesterday, watching videos, how they were showing their faces moving at a particular spot on bike. Many of them with their big truck following them at the back, as if say now soldier they even do parade. And many of these videos, nobody is there to stop these guys. Okay, so it's unfortunate.
So does it mean now say you agree with waiting that security expert Yahuza Getso been go talk on one of our national TV yesterday, say he said 99.9% of these people, the way they do these things, say na Nigerians, say we know them. They're not there any hidden places. Say now just political will they needed. And again, they don't come out now today now say, Oga Presido, don't put our army now, our troops in the highest ever alert when it comes to this security. All these things, are they pronounced? Because if people like that, even Shegumi too, they say don't even go there, don't even go and negotiate with them. So if they are saying that they know where these people are, so why are we still making all of these noises? Why are we not just seeing bombardment?
Is there anything new in waiting the man been talk yesterday? I don't talk and repeatedly. Yes, say the political will know they. That's number one. So if they talk, say they know them, they know where they. Waiting they knew about, they know they when be talk. When we see some of them having meetings with political office holders. They had a meeting, I think was it in Kaduna or Katsina? In Katsina, with a local government chairman. I watched the video when they are going for that meeting. Did you watch the video?
Yes. No, I didn't,
going with their guns?
Picture, yes. And some of them
with their
wearing...
bike. One, they ride the bike. 2, they for back with their guns. Yes. They were celebrating. The people in the community were looking at them. Going for a meeting, to go and have a meeting with government officials. So if you have that kind of audacity to do or undo, and the next thing government will do is to say, okay, we are calling you for a meeting, and you enter that meeting before, if they even say they surrender, then go come hand over all their guns, everything. After the meeting, they still went away with their weapons. That is not even legal in the country. They don't get license for all these guns that they are carrying up and down. And nobody is stopping them. Unfortunately, you know what it means to get some of these guys to stage of going to court. You know what it means, the process of getting their trial. But one of them that confessed to commit a lot of atrocity in Kano State years back, killing endless number of people. Waiting judge been talk about them. They say may go serve jail for 20 years.
Yes.
And the 20 years they will start counting day and night. Maybe they will even say from the day of arrest.
Yes,
before you know
it's
it,
from the 2017. Then back data.
Maybe like 3, 4, 5 years now. They don't already free him. The free is not that okay. He's going back to go and be doing right thing in the society. So if you check it, you go know say you know really they pure the way we dey romance this situation in the country. Who was behind that ruling? What was the discretion of the judge to say, okay, now only 20 years go serve? When even one person kill one person in the country, they say, make them go kill him. Where was it written in the constitution where they talks, okay, if somebody confessed to have committed a lot of atrocities, killing people in Kano State, he confessed. And you say, go for 20 years.
Kola, they
what
jump
kind
the
of
gun
move?
because this matter where they talk, so they come up later in the show.
Wetin be the move where you been they make to discourage others from entering into this kind of habit or bad acts? So if you check the entire thing, you go know say political will no dey there. We need to work, we need to act without looking who will be the next. When they talk, say, okay, if you throw stone inside market, you don't know whether now your family member now you go touch. This is the kind of approach we're supposed to use to tackle the current situation right now.
Just throw the stone.
But now the reverse now be the case.
But then if you they talk like this, where I still they go is this. Oga Presido don't give the troops them order. He say go there, neutralize, dismantle, rescue these girls. You don't send soldiers them go Kwara now. You get to make sure say they go put security there. All the papers mention and say they have put this on highest ever alerts. Like just go and do things.
Princess.
So are you? If you're saying say no political will, he's giving this order. He don't even give assurance. Even when VP go GKB yesterday, he give them assurance. We go bring back your children. Don't worry. So if you're now saying no political will, all of this order, all of this push, what other political will do we need?
Jonathan, talk past this one. Marching orders endlessly. Buhari government gave endless marching orders. And Tinubu government is giving marching orders right now. Do you need any order? If you have a good security template, princess, do you need order from anybody to say there was security lapses? You need to swing into action. The security chiefs can as well give this order that Oga Presido is giving. You don't need order. You already know that there was a problem. You need to fix it. So must you now wait for whatever Oga Presido is saying before you act? The answer is no. So giving order is to calm the likes of you and I down that Oga Presido is working. You don't need the order. There was a problem. How do we fix it? Bring back these girls to us. So what kind of order? If you like, let it on top of the highest order, biggest of the biggest order, US order, American order, UK order, order now order. What we need is results. Get these guys back and reduce the number of insecurity in the country. And to do this is not by mouth. I can as well give order here if they go hear me. But I'm not an authority, so they will not listen to me. The same way we are talking now, I can say, okay, everybody should swing into action. Enter street. Go and be looking for this girl. Nothing different from waiting I just talk now and waiting Oga Presido talk. The only difference is that they will obey Oga Presido. They will not obey me. Then another difference is if they can be able to go and recover these girls back, then we now appreciate them and we celebrate. And beyond that, all this pocket of incidences here and there, if they even claim saying that because of waiting US government been talk, now cause this problem, can we also not allow this thing to happen before we swing into action? Can we be proactive? Can we also have a security architecture that will be able to say, this thing where there be the banter since all this while, if it cause problem, we need to be alert, you need to do this, so we are not that proactive enough. We always wait to react. And when we are reacting, it's always getting too late.
Okay, now the call for Presido to resign. Omoyele Sowore, Enibehe Effiong, Deji Adeyonju, Folarin Falana Files, they done the call, say he has failed, he should resign.
Nakama. Yes, because Oga Presido too don't call plenty people to resign, right? And when things are going wrong, you see this kind of call. And Sowore way they talk about him, you remember say he go even dig deep. How Oga Presido too they call Jonathan government that time.
Bring the tweet of 2014.
Bring the tweet out. How then they talk say okay, where Oga Presido they talk say make somebody resign that time. So it's now left for Oga Presido to do the needful. And whether he even talk him that time or no talk him, the truth of the matter is that when you signed, you took out of office, say, okay, you go do this, you go do that, you go do this, you go do that.
Mr. Macaroni say he even made a promise, say he go end insecurity.
Yes, the moment you cannot be able to achieve that, the next thing for you is to tell us and give yourself time frame of how you want to take suffer. If you know fit, if you tell us, say, you don't fall on a handle and you don't check left, right, and center, you feel like, say, you don't get the capacity to win this war. So let me step aside. But I will wait for that breaking news. And mind you, we will wait tired. God will not go see. Because the impression of our leaders is that they have this feeling saying that the opposition, they're in action. You see, if you get problem, if you cannot be able to identify the root cause, or you just want to generalize, you may not end that problem. And the same person, you have this feeling saying that then they fuel problem for you right now. Tomorrow, if peradventure they decide to say, okay, won't come join your party, all those things you go forget. How many reports don't point finger on top of many top politicians about their sponsorship of this terrorism in the country? How many of them have they tried? Guess what? When some of those people they are pointing to, when they say they want to join ruling party, they embrace them. You are highly welcome. Our doors are always open, at the detriment of Nigerians that are dying every day. So now the will, where will be, they talk with that. Their impression now, they don't even want to agree, say anything they natural about what we are seeing right now. If you ask the real core politician now that are in the party of the current ruling party right now, waiting them go tell you about this insecurity, we say now our opposition they in action. Not because of the people where they there. When they too were opposition, the current government then too, they accuse them, saying that them they fuel matter against them. That has always been the tradition. So if you take that kind of situation that everything they politicize it, how can you solve the problem? You feel like saying that politics, regardless of how many number of people that are dying. You feel like, okay, after 2027, everything go calm down. And truly it go calm down. It will calm down for 2 years. When they are now prepping for another election, you will see it growing up. Because you've not been able to pick anybody as scapegoats. So it will continue like that, because sincerely speaking, it go hard any reasonable Nigeria to isolate insecurity from politics in Nigeria. Not because probably you don't want to even pay the government bad. I don't tell you before, many people, endless number of people are benefiting from this. From procurement. From even aid, say, oh, they don't attack this village, oh, let us go and distribute, waiting at the column, relief materials. Millions of naira. So those people that are benefiting, I don't get a particular colleague at a point with the talk say, if you see a number of stories where would they kill in the northeast, where the governors then will just tell, I beg, no let this story fly, oh. May they no think, say, my state no dey okay. Now collect this one. Those people too go, they pray, say, make things happen, make them kill the story. So many people are benefiting from it. So if there's no system in place to fish out some of these people, it go hard to end. Because in one way or the other, even if there's no solution, they're not going to provide them. Because the moment they know, say, all is well, no problem again, then that source of income as a result of insecurity, it don't die. Check our budget. Now, then defense. Then they carry heavy weight inside our budget. But where is the result? I don't even mind them spending whatever on top of the insecurity or the security. But where is the result? Are we reducing the number of crime in the country? No. Instead, we have polarized prisons that a number of people, highly populated people, the congestion here and there in our prisons because of this. Unfortunately, when you now manage to see judge these people matter, we still see the result of what we got with these people. It just, Nigerian thing just too day tiring.
Nigerian thing day tiring. Before we go move to the next talk, make we go Kwara State. Now, a youth leader for Kwara there don't throw some very, very strong accusation. In his own mind, from what he talk now, he say the police, they make the situation worse. So they are not helping the community. In their he said we get soldiers for around this place. That was around where the attack for Kwara for happened. So he said we get soldiers around this place. We still get police station, but nothing was done throughout the attack. He said when we even they pursue the bandits, police begin to shoot from their gates. We even think send a bandit again just for us to reach there. Then tear gas us, allow the attackers to escape. He said this now officers will be say we for this town don't support, build house for DPO and even the men. We needed them most, they failed us. Instead of joining us to pursue bandits, they stopped us. He said IGP need to torchlight Eruku division. So what they do here is to harass young boys, call them Yahoo boys or cultists. We need Commissioner of Police and the IG to come and probe the police. We don't even want them again. Let the government give us gun. We can protect ourselves. He said not only then gun and one pop action then get, but the youths confronted those armed attackers, but that their firepower was too much. They even say earlier that same yesterday, hundreds of youths with the vest blocked that Ilori to Kaba Road because they said they don't abandon them during that attack. What think you get to talk about this? And many of them were even saying it. So this is not the first time. They come mention some other time when they come out some vigilante, they be the train, attack happened the next day. Then they look now say this thing no ordinary. Say they get hand they inside this matter.
Definitely, you can't come and attack somebody without the influence of insider. We dey always talk this thing, but unfortunately, we don't get enough structure and even the credibility to fish out some of these people where they sabotage the process. But it go hard you to successfully attack a particular location without the influence of insiders. We go they give update about what they happen. So police suppose get out to find out who are these people where they scatter things for them. In this fight against terrorism and insecurity in the country, they don't talk how they take arrest even local government chairmen that have link with banditry. They don't arrest traditional rulers that have link, that are confirmed with banditry. They don't arrest many top people like that because of what they are getting from it. But what happened to them? Waiting be the update. When there's no justice in this country, it go hard us to say we want to achieve any reasonable things. Unfortunately, when they carry these people case enter court, they will still prioritize politicians' case. They will tell you, say, get time frame. They need to settle their wahala. Their wahala will know the end, though. If they had to get a suspect of terrorism, before you see them arrest, they will leave them. They will be taking care of politicians. Will be say, you feel like you don't settle this one before you finish it. Maybe they won't do judgment, another one come up. Or maybe they go start them afresh, whatever. So, the people that are sabotaging the process, they should look. Even the brigadier general with them kill, they be the suspect now. You say, be like say, and dirty among the people where they inside will make it possible. So if there's no any structure to fish out some of these people, it will continue like that. Before you know it, these people go buy. For instance, if the Nigerian army is paying you 500,000 naira, and these people are offering you 5 million naira in a month for you to just be working with them inside, and maybe they don't even get, you don't get any other allowances join. They may, whoever is greedy among them may want to compromise, and these people get money. How much will it take them from one single kidnapping and payment of ransom? They can pay 5 million naira times 20 for whoever they are engaging. So there should be intelligence that will be able to fish out some of these guys for them to be able to progress. Because unfortunately, you may be sending somebody Where we say they even work for them, work. Or whatever plan you are making. Or maybe their plan, they should restrict it to a certain level. But in a situation whereby somebody can't launch attack, the people where you rely on, they are even tear gassing you. They leave bandits. So it not just, makes sense. It not make sense.
But if all these things where they talk, these accusations no be today they don't they throw them. And when they read where this guy, I was like, this thing they very, very weighty. What in our authorities they do? If they call on commission, they call on IGP. Do they actually investigate these things?
When they will react and they will say no lie. They will say no be like that. And we'll move. That's all what we always get. They will say because they want to defend the integrity of the police, Nigerian police force, they will also want to cover up. But I don't even mind the idea of the cover up. They don't want their image to spoil more, even though the image, I'm not sure whether it still remain 1%. But if you get that kind of information, now the intelligence will then talk with that now. We need the information, we need it, we need that. What do you do after? It don't turn normal business. What do you do after? Who's supposed to take order from who? What led to it? Why they not take them? Do further investigation. Do internal trial. If you find anybody wanting, deal with the person. You must not even make it public. Because in their community, I mean the police community, they know what is happening there, even if you don't come in there for them. The moment where you touch 2, 3, 4, 5 people, others go sit up. But all this information now, they will just do. Tomorrow they're saying we need intelligence from the public for us to be able to do our work as expected, this, that, they blow grammar, and they move. But what are you doing with the one you got from them now? They will defend it and nothing will happen.
What are you doing with the one where you get from them now? Truly, truly, that they shout, work with community and security, work together. But now, many information they drop. What are you doing with the intelligence where you get now? Very heavy question. We're going to need our security agents them to actually answer. Now, moving to the next matter, the presidential candidate of Labour Party up in 2023 elections, before Governor of Anambra State, that now Oga Peter Obi, don't change jam. He really finished Oga Presido Bola Tinubu and even the APC. They accuse them, say then they put politics more important against the running of government. In a word, he come out now, come talk, say, Oga Presido of America, Donald Trump, come out some weeks ago, say Nigeria is now a disgraced country. People begin verse. Say, but if you see the reality now where they go on, he also mentioned the party, internal party thing, he mentioned all the kidnapping and everything, and nothing seemed to be happening. Say, is that not really showing? Say Nigeria, na disgraced country? What do you get to talk about waiting Peter Obi and because he mentioned a lot of things. He still even said this thing make her do flashback to the time of a late Presido Umar Musa Yar'Adua. So there was also a time like that when party issues that Yar'Adua stood up and say make Morris you the INEC chairman then make him make sure say everything they work well for party because opposition go make things more sweeter. He raised some points them. What do you think about what Peter Obi talk in own idea into the happenings in the country so far?
Yeah, the situation they messy. I totally agree with him. But no matter how the situation is, now everybody they collect. Everybody they collect in the sense that even if you feel like say no touch you, the more we're escalating some of these problems, the more it's causing reputational damage to our country. Many people, when they travel, they know waiting that they always face because of these bad blows here and there. Yeah. Total disrespect. But as a leader too, they should find a way of solving the problem. Now, the reason why we have leaders and we have followers, you understand? As an opposition, waiting will be the way of solving the problem. Should be what we should be looking at. The INEC when we talk, say during that time they do. You can't. The way that they play politics now, you can't compare to the way it was then. Probably the independence of the INEC then was genuinely independent. You understand? Even though it wasn't that rosy since then too, because if it was so genuinely independent, and Abiola should have been declared as a winner of the 1993 election, but because of a fear of gun and what have you, agree work. But with the situation right now, for instance, presidency, na him appoint INEC chairman. Na presidency, na him still dey in charge of government, and he won contest. President won contest 2027. And the drama wey dey right now, even Oga Presido, number one citizen at a point, not even at a point, 2 times on 2 occasions been talk say he dey enjoy the drama.
So no been work
say
to
no
set
been
up
work
for them.
to
Yes.
settle the drama. He been address Nigerians at a point, and when he go present, I think okay, when he go address the National Assembly, I think during Democracy Day or whatever,
Yes, one speech
he
like
talk am.
that.
Say them talk say one turn Nigeria to one party. Say no be concerned, but if you ask me, you guys can continue with your drama. So if that not the case, it means say Oga Presido is enjoying the moment as we speak right now, because the moment you see crisis in the main opposition, you know say is to your own good, because it's making your party to stand a chance of winning election when they no put their house in order. So if you check some of these things, you go know say the way politics were being practiced or being implemented then, you can't compare it to the situation right now. Because what kind of fire now the current INEC chairman won't quench, will be say the person we appoint him want the fire to continue in the party. It go Adam. So it's not something that they can manage in 2027, sincerely speaking. We never see drama. Nigerians should wait for more, because we see more bigger drama. And
Yes.
after 2027, everything will calm down. Because okay, we now need to reconcile, now we need to move. That time you'll be hearing 2031 again.
Okay, so you agree with what Obi talk of say then they prioritize politics as against governance?
I don't talk am before you even talk, say talk am now. It dey affect everything. They affect our economy, it dey affect our security, it dey affect our welfare. For instance, if I say welfare, most of the social intervention we government be they do, no be through politicians, no be through their party members. Do they get time? If they say they want to help farmers today, they want to give them subsidy on top of fertilizer,
Yes.
no be through politicians that they run them. Eventually, the politician will go hijack all the product. They will still sell it to the real farmer at the same normal price. If they say they want to take care of education now, they want to do this, they want. I know a state where we say most of the intervention where they talk say they want school to do for school. Now, party member go they present, go they collect contract letter how they want to build school. At a ministry, party members. Is that not politics? If we are talking about insecurity now, where they don't the point, many people say you need to arrest this person, you need to jail him, you need to investigate him. But the person, the moment he knows say trouble is coming, he jump into ruling party and nothing is happening again. Is that not also politics? Now politics now be the main problem of waiting with the battle in the country right now. And the moment you have career politicians that they just need to progress, even if they are medical doctor that they claim or they certify them, the moment they enter politics, they don't want to go back. They don't want to. You see many of these are professors in the university. They engage them, maybe private engagement or this NGO engage them, maybe for 4 years, 8 years. When they are done, they return. Professor Atari Jiga from my neck assignment, he returned back to the UK. Yes. Many of them like that. But our politicians, the moment they taste it like this, they want to navigate from local government and chairman to commissioner in the state, to even a lawmaker in the state, to federal lawmaker, to governor, to president. This is how they want to be progressing. And it's not that their presence is even adding value, but now the situation where we find ourselves, whether they even go to school or not. Now I go see here say they don't get certificate, but they are ruling us.
Kolawole, moving on, make we go back to the matter where you've been the talk inside the first story, where Federal High Court for Abuja don't sentence Hussaini Ismaila, that's now a leader of ISWAP, to 20 years for terrorism offenses. Like we talk, you know, now they say now in do post of those attacks for different places for Kano State in 2012. They say he attacked police headquarters for Bompai, mobile police base for Kabuga Road, Farm Center Police Station, Angwa Uku Police Station, and people were injured. They arrest him on August 31, 2017 for Samia Baba village for Gezawa local government area of Kano. Anyway, they say the reason why in case they drag all this why, not be smart, appeal here, trial within trial, to know is voluntary and plenty other matters. Then finally, they said Department of State Services been called 5 witnesses. And after the testimony of the 5th witness, that there Ismaila can't change before he been saying no guilty. After DSS bring their own witnesses, he can't change and say in don't guilty. As they say in don't guilty, they say in lawyer come beg. Say please tamper justice with mercy. This young man have show say he's sorry. He said he showed remorse. He have pleaded guilty so that they will not continue to delay the case. And so the judge can say yes, he's guilty. 15 years on count 1, 20 years for count 2, 20 years for count 3, 20 years for count 4. All of them, he go serve them the same time. So instead of serving about 70-something years, he go only do, man say 20 years, he do 20, 15 at the same time. And say the backdate time in sentencing take effect from that August 31, 2017, when they arrest him. Wait till you get to talk. Apart from that, good, you say, if you now say, he should also undergo rehabilitation and de-radicalization once he finish in term. Talk to me.
Speechless. Sincerely speaking, this matter dey tormenting.
You dey kind of that period?
It dey tormenting because I witnessed it. The trauma way I go through personally, I'm just, as you dey read them now, I just dey remember the experience. I just dey remember endless number of people where their destiny change. People will no die. I know people will not die in that incident. We on their own tender their resignation letter, run away. Many of them no get any reasonable job. So I may never even enter say people die. This was a coordinated attack that it should be over. Not less than 250 princes died in a day. Not less than 250. I saw dead bodies littered everywhere in Kano State. It started from Zone 1 police station, killing people there. At that point, now what could they do? I see they discuss with my oga then. We need to break news. Attack, bomb blast in Zone 1, this and that. We they discuss them. We don't know say bomb they our back. As they do the discussion, we don't even know say we go shut the station down. Now so we hear the bomb. Wah! The entire structure, two-story building, they shake like paper. Like say breeze they blow, paper they fly. The way bomb, endless bomb. Wah! 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 Sporadic gunshot, bullet flying all over everywhere. They went to Bombay, many places like that. I know a man will be say he don't already escape at that particular scene. He remember saying children they close to school. He won't go rescue the children. Naim then kill. The children will won't go rescue. Nothing happened to them. But they became fatherless children. A number of cases like that. 250 in a day, princess. Thereafter, subsequent attacks, back to back, killings, back to back. If you want to move maybe like 10 kilometers in Kano, you will spend almost 2 hours because of checkpoints, endless checkpoints because of this. Mobilization of resources, state resources, spending of endless money. It wasn't only this guy that committed the offense, but only one person, only one that they managed to try now and to say, okay, finally you confirm, say true, you commit this thing. You now give the person this kind of, you trivialize the process as if say, they just say slap somebody. You know they fear. You know they encouraging. They encourage more you to say, okay, when you join terrorism, just come back later and come and confess. Say true, you do them. For instance, let us do the plus and minus calculation now. If they say then they count day and night, that 20 years originally supposed to be like maybe around 10 years or maybe let's say 12 years. They started the trial in 2027. It already chopped 8 years out of it. So maybe by 2029 now, they will talk say they don't free this guy. May go back to the society.
But it's made them de-radicalize.
De-radicalize. I better stop that grammar. It dey unfortunate. Say no be you are supposed to dey attack like this, but it dey boil in me. Because I'm a living witness. I know a number of colleagues will leave job, even in my personal office, because of this incident. I know waiting parents, how the pressure was just too much, even on me personally, about this particular case. That time, the way the situation was boiling everywhere, resign, because of this kind of situation. Nobody get time to sleep. 250 persons in a day. And how many years after? 13 years after. You are now saying the person should just go for 20 years, that you have even reduced the number of years. And you say Nigerians should feel like they get justice? When there's no justice reigning like this, injustice will set in. When injustice sets in, you will see a number of extrajudicial killing, you will see a number of jungle justice. And now waiting with the witness, because people don't have trust in any system again in this country. Not in judiciary, not in government, not in any arm of government. It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. Anyway, for on top this same show, if you remember, I think sometime last month or so, we've been also celebrate the fact that one of these Ansaru guys, them been already sentenced 15 years for illegal mining, and therefore some weapons. Now they don't talk, say 2 of them now. That's now one of them already talk guilty. Like I tell you, they've done already say they now shift their own case. You get, they say the 2 of them bomb Wawa military cantonment for Niger State. Say they train in weapon handling and they bomb things, kill security people, even a custom officer, immigration officer, collect millions of naira in ransom to buy weapons, train followers for Mali and Sudan. Anyway, they don't shift their own case now to January 15, 2026 to commence the trial. What do you think of this? You know, all this shifting.
Yeah, they will tell you that they are doing their normal due diligence, but unfortunately, it's taking time. Unfortunately, these people will still get time to commit another atrocity. Sometimes they will even sit or say they're not guilty of the offense where they thought say they charge them again. And the number of people who thought say make we fish out among our security officers be that. Fishing them out is not only at the time of say the thing don't hook our neck. You know when bone hook your throat, you know what it means. At that time, you dey confused, you don't even know what they do. But can we check waiting be the recruitment process of some of these guys in the first place? Maybe the security police and the secret police, maybe then they try in that regard. You know, go even know the process, then go screen you, tire here and there. But our security men, they follow some colleagues talk last week about the experience of our recruitment. These go and recruit 100,000 now. Let the recruitment start. Families condemn child where they don't know what they want use and do again. Where life don't tire them how to manage them. If they smoke, if they do all sort of things. We want child. They just say police and screening or whatever. Recruitment don't start to. They say, oh, I bet make them go collect form for them. Now that same person then go carry gun, give. May go they do security work. Many of them, especially those they use all these school start and O level to take in. Most of them, now this kind of people, now they put. Or people where they are they clean, they no get issues, good family background, but no interest, job no day, and no get money to send you go school, go join police. Interest no day. Before you know it, if greediness can't join lack of interest, it go turn to something else. Those people will be working against the mission of the police. So if you check from the root cause, the caliber of people we even give this assignment to go through them, not because they love the job, not because they love the country, not because they are so that patriotic, but because of waiting they go chop. So if you don't manage some of these things from the beginning, then they have this kind of problems where they be the face. And when there's no strong system to fight it, we'll continue blowing grammar without result.
Okay, so finally, before we go, Nuhu Ribadu, the security advisor, don't lead group of top people go America to go see a U.S. lawmaker, Riley Moore, then sit down, then this, according to the papers, them, our own side we go, never talk anything about the matter, but the Riley Moore enter for inside X to go put, say, he had a frank, productive, deliberate discussion with our team, we explain ourselves to them, etc. That's now one of the talk. Then secondly, Minaj event, Nicki Minaj and the UN mission, then go do meeting on top Nigeria matter. Still this accusation of killing people of some particular religion. And they no bring even Nigeria into the discussion. What do you get to talk about those two things? Them we go in there discussing with them, and even with the discussion where they say we'll go discuss with them, even the thing where the man still post is just still mentioning protecting Christians. Why are they still standing on top the narrative saying that Christians now they kill, even with explanation we don't go explain give them?
With the explanation, you know that when somebody don't already take position, and regardless of grammar you are playing, may not just be like say you they come, I know welcome you. It gets some people will be say the moment they conclude on things, there's nothing you can use to convince them. And if you want to check the antecedent of people who won't go even convince, now people will go talk here today, you go see say a bit tomorrow. Now see finish, they follow. I don't tell you say see finish, they inside. These people get intel of waiting they happen for our country. Then get on where somebody where they don't already believe, say there's nothing, there's no any good this thing coming out from these people, now full of lies. So when you have that kind of bad reputation and you hear say they accuse your country of this thing, they feel like, okay, this person won't come do damage control. This person just won't come at least calm the situation. Not that our position they wrong. They will never even agree, say their position they wrong. After all, the terrorist guys now justifying it for them. At least in the last 2 weeks now, we know yes in our mosques then go, right? Then go churches. To justify, say true, it they happen. I'm not saying this to say now only Christian then they kill. It's so established, say everybody they collect from their hands. But the truth of the matter is that I doubt if they are going, we change the belief of these guys before. It may calm their action. Maybe all the move where they say they won't make, diplomatically.
Later today, they won't actually discuss on that country of particular concern, whether make it stand and make them punish our country later today.
So that one, they may find a way, they may use diplomatic way to manage it and solve it, but to not change these people's belief about their impression on waiting and gather before. They may say it's international politics. They may say it's this, it's in their own interest. They get plenty things in our country, whatever. It may not change their belief. But in all this, the only thing I'm telling the government is that, can you put your house in order? Don't allow people to identify some of these things and use it against you. Put your house in order. Check the insecurity in your country. Curtail it. If you cannot be able to do that, tell them the areas where they can solve the problem for you. Don't politicize whatever their recommendation is. Because whatever these people are telling them, whatever resources they push for them, whatever weapons they are sending to them, the moment those approaches will affect their political interests, it will not work.
Quickly, because of time, just conclude.
The conclusion is that we need strong political will from our politicians. Move that they will make that may not even let them finish their tenure, but Nigerians will not forget them in history. As a result of that, they may even mobilize to vote them again. We don't see it in any of them. They are enjoying the moment. It's just like person where they watch football match, where your team they win. That is how they are seeing it right now. Regardless of any fault from the referee, you know 1 year round now full of celebration galore. Now you just say, that was supposed to be penalty. The referee overlook him. Not to concern you. You say no concern you. When man you play on that time, how it will be? I will forget with the win. That is the impression that we get from our politicians right now. Because they are not victims. Money, they have it. fuel subsidy, then come out, they get enough money from government to buy, to fill their tank, to run full AC, go wherever they are going to fly private jets to anywhere. Oh, insecurity. They have all the people that are supposed to be securing poor Nigerians at their back. You see them fighting on Monday. So in anywhere, you no touch them, you no touch their family members. So they won't really feel it the way Nigerians are feeling it. They know where the shoe.
So what should Nigerians do finally?
Nigerians should keep asking questions from them. Nigerians should not forget this kind of traumatic situation they are battling right now when they want to make decision on who should be their leader. Nigeria should not be carried away by say the so-called structure of political, now this one I get plenty member. You know, say they are working on mentality of Nigeria with this movement, defection here and there. It don't finish. Nothing we fit do again. Now, what they want be that? If so governor can go, and they say 5 governors as he go, Morgana Yakari, 2027, Angama. That is the kind of impression that they are giving Nigerians. They are working on their cycle. Number one, for them not to have interest to say we want to change the narrative. Number two, to make sure that even if you want to change the narrative, you have this impression, say they will still give people money to go vote and they will still go vote against your own wish. Based on that, I lost interest. I'm not interested in anything Nigeria wants. So with that, it go hard us to make a change. But if we really ready to make that genuine change, the only thing I can assure you is that a few number of people that are benefiting from the rotten system right now, they are not enough to elect these leaders. They are not. But only when others that are suffering the pinch of their events right now, ready say their mumu done. How soon the mumu go done? I don't know.
The only way for us to win this battle, the only way for us to bring the change, now for all of us Nigerians to agree say their mumu don't do. How soon that one go be? Kola Wole on money say no. Kola, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
And for you, we say Itanda Gidigam to enjoy the show with us. Thank you very much for the wonderful time we will spend together. Don't forget, on all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X, and even Instagram, we did here at CHRICED Radio TV. Our website now www.chricedradiotv.com. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, same time, same station, for another powerful edition of Inside Nigeria. Until then, enjoy your Thursday. My name na Princess Aniana. Catch you on the other side.